Hello, Unstoppable Writers. Deanne Welsh here, the founder of Unstoppable Writers. And today I am so excited to announce that our book, Story by Story, is available both in Kindle and in print. So once I finish this video, I will go ahead and put the links to those in the comments here. And to celebrate that this book is now available in both Kindle and print, I have actually set that for the next 48 hours, so today and tomorrow, the Kindle version will be free. So if you want to grab a copy, if you want to share a copy with a friend or a writer, the whole goal of this book was to show how as writers, we don't have to wait to start making a difference with our words, but that we can, even through simply telling the story of someone who's impacted us or a story of an event that made a difference in our lives, we can begin writing these short, powerful stories even today to make a difference with our pens. And so the book includes the 30 prompts that we went through in November, going story by story, and it also includes 30 storytelling tips so that as you're writing, you can think about making sure that you're giving lots of sensory detail. You can think about where you're starting your story so that you're grabbing the reader right from the get-go. So the book has the 30 prompts, 30 storytelling tips, and then it has some of the stories of our own Unstoppable Writers as they shared them on Facebook during the month of November. So if you're here live, go ahead and type live. If you're watching the replay, type replay. And the main point of this video was simply to announce that our book is both in Kindle and print, so you can grab a copy or share it with a friend. And then the second thing I wanted to share with you today, and I've been thinking a lot about this as we near the end of the year, and it's a great time to reflect, to think about next year, what we want to accomplish, the books we want to write. And I want to encourage you as you go about setting goals. It's so easy to make our goals all or nothing. So let's say, okay, I want to lose 50 pounds next year, or I want to wake up at 5 a.m. to write every day. And so we set this goal and we expect that we will be able to immediately change and immediately start, hitting the mark to reach that goal. And we get into this all or nothing thinking where we think, oh, I made it or I failed, and it's all or nothing. And that is a very hard way to achieve goals because we're very hard on ourselves. Because it's all or nothing, we're either making it or we're failing. And I want to encourage you as you set goals for next year, think about your goal as this destination you're going towards, but instead of thinking of the road there as fail or succeed, think about it as a journey. And most journeys, if you love hiking, if you love being outside, most journeys are not a straight line from A to B. There's zigzags, perhaps you stop and take a drink of water, or you stop for a rest. And so in the attaining of your goals, there will be times where you are not on track. There may be days, if you have a weight loss goal, there may be days where you are not on track with that. If you have a goal to wake up early, there may be a day where your warm bed is just way more inviting than getting out of bed. And so if we switch our thinking from all or nothing to embracing the journey, it means that if there's a day off, if there's a detour, that it doesn't determine our destination. It doesn't determine the next day. We can kind of start anew each day. And so looking at our goals as this journey that we're on, and this journey where we don't just get to win or lose or achieve or fail, but a journey where we get to learn the skills that we need, the mindset that we need. And so if we are not making it or things are slower, that's an opportunity to learn something about ourselves, to get extra support, and it's not a win-lose situation. So I just want to encourage you with that. I know that this time of year is my favorite time to really slow down, reflect, make some goals. But I want to encourage you not to have a mindset of all or nothing, but to really embrace a journey. And what if, instead of just making a goal that you had to achieve right away and master, you actually scheduled in and planned for not making it 100%, but having an off day, or giving yourself grace to learn this new habit, learn this new skill, so that you can achieve your goal. We're so hard on ourselves, and it's really hard to be unstoppable when we are beating ourselves up and criticizing ourselves. So I just encourage you to practice loving kindness towards yourself, to think of it as a journey, to embrace the lessons and the learning. And I love this book that just came out, Story by Story, the first of the Unstoppable Writers series that many of you contributed to. And even as I put this book together, I loved reading the stories about all the people who have made a difference in your life. And it reminded me of the power of every single person to make a difference, whether it's through a gift that we give, whether it's a word of encouragement, a handwritten note. Each of you is an unstoppable writer who has power today to make a difference with your words, with your life, and with everything that you do. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. There will not be a live next week. It's Christmas Eve. I can't believe we are just a little over a week away from Christmas. So I hope that you have a wonderful time with family. I may hop on to just share a quick Christmas greeting, but I hope you have a wonderful time with family and take that time to slow down, reflect, set some goals, and just embrace the journey that this life is, embrace the story that your life is. And I look forward to seeing you.